Howdy, folks. Rock the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG public server playing Feed the Beast Stoneblock 3. And I mentioned at the last when I finished setting up these things that I wanted to get the grind wheels going as well as the mixer and I did. I went ahead and set them up here. It's ugly. I have to admit the work behind the scenes here is ugly. This one, can't see it, but there's a gear up above there that I'm just running here to a water wheel that's tucked behind there. And then this, I really want something. I want this, the rotation speed controller, because then I can really kick this up fast. Brass casings, I can do that. But this, I need multiple things running around, and this needs to happen 5 times to get this precision mechanism. 80% chance. I don't have time for that. So what I do have here is this triple water wheel here that's running these, and because it's going into this gearbox and then into this one, they are opposite actions. And that's what's allowed me to proceed. And I can drop in here whatever I want. It gets ground up, and then there's a hopper underneath feeding into the chest. And I did a whole bunch of crushed netherrack, and I got some debris scrap, but I need blazing blood for that. And that's not going to happen. So I'm going to take these two, toss them into there, and shortly it's going to get smelted up into smooth stone, or just stone. Yay, stone! And I can repair my walls. I've been really enjoying having unlimited access to just nice stone to patch places. So this has been working very nicely. Oh, down here, this is where I keep all the nuggets of experience. But that's not what I want to do today. Today, I want to sit there and get into chickens. Now, I teased it in the last episode, and I'm going to do it again here. This is going to make the red chicken. Now for that, I needed a whole bunch of red dye. And the easiest way for me to do that was to just go ahead and make this floral fertilizer for Britannia. It's any 4 dyes and bone meal. And bone meal I get because I can just compress stuff down. But the 4 dye, I have lots of lapis. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of lapis. So I said, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use that. Thank you very much. Future Grok here. What I failed to explain, as I got distracted with the crafting being done here, was that I used the floral fertilizer to get the Britannia flowers, and then with all 16 of those colors, you just put them on the ground, twerk a little, and they turn into the tall flowers. And tall flowers are an excellent way of getting lots and lots and lots of petals, and that becomes dye. And so that's how I got all the dye I needed for the different colors. And past Grok failed to explain that because distraction. And that gets me the red chicken. Now, if we hit R on this, we can see the mechanical crafter here is set up. And there are 11 if we skip through here. This one's the nether quartz chicken. Oh, soul sand chicken. Sorry. There's the red chicken. There's the bone chicken using white dye. And there's the flint chicken. There's 11 of these that you would want to create. And hey, look, I've got all 11 right here. Perfect. Nice. Let's, just for grins and giggles, let's grab a stack of eggs. And let's go up to my little platform that I set up here, just because I wanted to be up off of the ground. So, you know, this is going to be my chicken area. And let's take all you chickens and shove you in here for right now. And you, I want to just kind of throw you. Yes, I got me a chicken. Okay, don't go over the edge. Here, let's get a bunch more chickens. Cool. Now, one of the things that you want to make, and the hello, Charlie. Welcome to the desk. Please don't step on any keys here on my keyboard. Hi, yes, I love you too. He wants to play. I'm going to make a chicken catcher, and that's a quest thing, because what you can do is with this, you just right-click the guy. You left-click the guy. Okay, I've got to wait for him to be fully grown, I guess. Anyway, with this, you can convert chickens, these live guys, into these not-so-live guys, because they're just sitting here. And if you just toss them out, they're they're not real chickens in that they're not moving and they don't have the AI and all the rest of the stuff. You guys be quiet for right now. All right, so to do these right, we are going to need several things here. We're going to need breeders. We're going to need roosts, lots of roosts, one for each chicken, and we're going to need some sort of hen house. And I decided, let's go with birch. Why not? All right, so the birch hen house, I'm going to grab first, and I'm going to stick that right, get out of the way here. I'm going to go ahead and stick that right here in the center. Boink. And let's put a, there. And it will gather resources from any of the roosts around, but it needs hay to make that work. Well, I've got no hay. All the hay I have is right here, which is why I've been running this garden down below, and I've got strips of the industrial hemp because I want that for string. There's my wheat, and I figured a couple days ago, has it been a full day? When I realized I was going to need to do this, I started planting this in strips, and Minecraft will grow things faster if it's strips. In fact, you would get far more crops if, well, not this industrial hemp, it's growing super, super slow. But say I wanted to grow potatoes and wheat. You would get far more by planting 2 9x9 sections of crop land. Charlie, you got to step on my keyboard? No. Oh, okay, you flop down next to me. You can do that. Now I can't move my left hand. Anyway, you'd get, if you did 2 9x9 sections and did the stripes here, you will get far more crops with the stripes than if you had one plot that was all wheat and one plot that was all carrots or potatoes or whatever else you're growing. It's just a Minecraft thing. Anyway, look at my keys, past the kitty cat. Yeah, he decided to be right there. Now, I am going to make 2 breeders because they will be super helpful to have. And I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of these roosts because each of the chickens, when I set them up, they're going to need some place to live. So let's go ahead and start like this. Dude, you are in the way. Yes, thank you. You heard me. And I'm crouching because I don't want to just right-click the trapdoors. Anyway, quiet, Frank. I am wanting some seeds, and I have a goal. Here, let's take this guy, and I'll hit A. Because I want ender pearls. I am lacking ender pearls, and that makes me sad. So to get ender pearls, if we look at that, I need to breed netherwort chicken and diamond chickens for 1 in 6 chance of them giving me an ender pearl chicken. Well, you ready for the rabbit hole or chicken hole? To get nether quart, I need the glowstone and cocoa brown. Well, to get the cocoa brown, I need green and red. Well, I've got those. To make the glowstone chicken, I need yellow, which I've got, and nether quartz, which I also have. So I need to breed those guys up. So let's start with that. I need yellow and the nether quartz, and then I needed the red and the green. So let's put you in here, red and green, and I'm going to give you some seeds. And then let's come over here and yellow and the nether quartz, and let's also get some seeds. And it's telling me there's no seeds for them, so let's give them some seeds, and that will give them some privacy because they're having adult times. Actually, I'm not going to give them all the seeds. Let's just give them some of the seeds because I don't want them to just go wild. If I get the one chicken I need, I'm done. I don't need to breed more and more. Although I should get 2 of each because then I can breed them up. And by that, I mean, this one has growth 1, gain 1, strength 1, and they can go all the way up to 10. And the growth, gain, and strength mean stuff. And I don't remember off the top of my head. I think growth is how fast they grow up. Gain is how fast they output stuff. And I think strength may be how much they pass on their genes, or they're really buff and they can lift lots of weight. One of those 2. Oh, we got ourselves a glowstone chicken. Very first one. Yes. Okay. I'm going to let that go ahead and push on. Go ahead and see if you can get me one more. Nope. This gave me a red. I don't need a second red. Well, I do. I want to get these all the way leveled up to 10, 10, 10. But not right now. Guys, if I take something here like a soul sand chicken. Hello, Mr. Soul Sand Chicken. I'm going to put you into this little roost. Boink. There he goes. And he is going to live in here for a nice little chunk of time, and he's going to produce for me eggs and soul sand. I think. It's been a long time since I've played with chickens, so we'll see what we get. Yay, soul sand. And that's where the hen house would come in handy for gathering out those resources. Because, yeah, I could put a whole bunch of pipes behind them and do work like that, but might as well let the hen house do it for me. How are you doing? Oh, we got another yellow. I don't want a yellow. I want another glowstone. You guys are failing. Oh wait, I have lots of seeds in here. Let's you know, we'll just let these breed, because these guys haven't given me the brown that I want. Yep, see, they still haven't. Well, I have good news and bad news. The good news is there's no bad news, and the bad news is that's all the good news that I've got. So old jokes. All right, here's something that's really cool. Nether wart and diamond, and I got me an ender pearl chicken. Well, technically I got 3 of them, because you look at this one, this guy, these pair have bred me up a very nice set of ender pearls, which yay, which means now I have an elevator here, which is so much easier to get up and down, and now I can do vertical builds so much easier. Next, I also realized that blaze rods, chickens, was a pretty easy gold and lava. Well, I had the gold, and lava was just nether quartz and coal. Well, I had the nether quartz. Coal is just flint and log together, so I bred me up some of those. And if we look at the stats, that's growth 1, gain 1, strength 1. And what you do is once you have 2 of them, you breed them together. And I only put 1 seed at this point when I'm breeding, because it'll give me 1 new one, which was this guy. He was a growth 223 chicken. So I pull out one of them and I stick this guy in here. So now I'm breeding a 111 and a 223. That got me this guy, a 334. So now I pull out the lowest guy, stick him in, and that bred me this guy. And you can see how the stats just slowly worked their way up until I had a 9, 10, 10. At which point breeding them gave me 10, 10, 10s. And here I have 10, 10, 10, 10 blaze rod chickens. And you want to see how fast they produce blaze rods? You do. Okay. There's 30. There's 60 more. That's why having the 10 of the 10, 10, 10 chickens is super, super nice. Now, granted, here's 3 111s, but I just left them alone and I didn't care. And I've got plenty of red dye. So am I going to keep these guys in here forever? No, I'm going to take them out when I'm not actively breeding them. But do I need to take these and pipe out all the stuff and have them running over and over and over and over? Not really. I unless I need like 4 stacks of diamonds. Do I really need 4 stacks of diamonds? Not over and over and over. I could use them. If I find something where I have to do that, fine. I'll do that. Now, the thing that I'm looking at this, I'm not quite sure what all to do with these. There was one other thing in here. Oh, yes, the chicken catcher. Now, what I should be able to do is right-click a chicken, and it will convert it from the living creature to one of these, you know, not living guys. But nothing's happening with this guy. Hey, don't go down there. So let me try feeding him this book. Now he's a smart chicken. And that guy gets converted into one of these guys. All right. So now if I put him in here, I think he gives me eggs. Just plain eggs. It would be super nice if he gave me books, because then I could have an easy way of getting books. But that's okay. What I'm going to do is between episodes, because, you know, it takes a while, I'm going to look at, yep, just eggs. I'm going to look at what I need to do as far as breeding up pretty much all the chickens. You know, an emerald chicken, diamond I've got, clay I don't have, but just getting them all, having blaze rod chicken is super, super nice because now I can get blaze powders. In fact, let's go do that. Okay, I don't have to go down the stairs. I can do this. I'm going to make some blaze powders, and because I happen to have almost a full stack of blaze rods on me, I'm gonna go ahead and process them here. And can I see the blaze powders in there? Has it done any of them yet? Nope, still grinding. I can hear... Oh, wow, that just gave me a stack of them. Here, let's put that back in there. Oh, hey, that didn't actually use up any durability. I seem to recall in some versions that there was a durability to the chicken catcher. So as you used it, it would use up. But, yeah. Anyway, so this should go ahead and process me a bunch of these blaze rods, blaze powders. Let me snag some of these. And do I have redstone in here? I do have redstone in here. Oh, and some amethyst shards. So let's make something that I was very interested in doing, but I didn't think I would be able to do it because I didn't have any blaze powder, but now I do. That's a crystal catalyst. Well, if we take a look at the crystal catalyst, I can make a budding amethyst, but I can also make salt, redstone, prismarine, nether quartz. There's a whole bunch of these. Oh, this is a very nice one. Flux crystals. Yeah, I would like to have some of those. And same with the Certus crystals. I'm gonna set these up too. So since I've got a bunch of diamonds, let's do that one actually. Let's see. This doesn't have the ability. Maybe it does. Did I just pull that out? I thought I... Okay, budding crystal. Let's go into here. Let's go to there. Let's select this. I can make 5. All right, let's go with that. 5. And let's come over here. Run, boing. And let's do 8 for diamonds and 8 for emeralds. And, you know, some nether quartz. Why not? And, you know, that's good enough for right now. So if I plug the crystal in here, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I just realized I could. Stop clicking that. That should give me a quest. Yep, it did. So this is yet another way of doing resources. So cool. Okay, for this, I need to find some nice place where I can put these up high. Let's grab some random blocks. Yeah, let's just grab some random blocks here. And this, I'm curious if I take one of these and right-click him on the ground. Yes, now he's alive. And now he's dead. That's one way of clearing them out. Did I get anything? Nope. What about you? Are you going to give me any blaze rods? Nope. Oh, am I within the range? Yeah, I was within the range. All right, so that's... Still no blaze rods. I'm getting distracted, aren't I? Yes, I am. Oh well. Let's go ahead and turn on chunks, and let's do it over here where it's kind of dark a little bit. Okay, let's go one away from the wall, and I want to be able to, you know, let's do it down here at this level. Okay, so let's put a budding diamond, and let's do 2 squares, and then we'll do the emerald, and then we'll do 2 blocks, and then we'll do the quartz. All right. And I'm curious to see what actually happens here. They should butt up some nice little crystals, and I have no idea what it's actually going to do. Like I said, I've never played with them before. I think I'm pretty much going to make each and every one of them, because why not? Here, let's... Oh, he walked into the axle. I think that's all of them. Not a single. That's pretty sad. Oh well, but I got some mob souls. That's useful as far as mob souls are concerned. All right, so I think I will go ahead and make the rest of those just for the fun of it. And I don't need these ladders here anymore. But I do want to, excuse me, you can die. Don't need you. I do want to go ahead and, yep. It's so nice having these resources. Like I said, I'm going to set up one of each of these and go through and set them up in such a way I'll breed them up so that what I have will be at least a pair, if not 10, of the 10-10-10s. So looking at this lava chicken, it's 1-1-1. I'll breed them up to 10-10-10. Why not? Well, these have been actually doing a pretty good job here. And this one's Diamond Cluster. If it just has the name, if it says bud in there, like this is the large diamond bud, you'll lose it if you mine it. Well, since I don't have Silk Touch, I definitely would lose it. But the Diamond Cluster itself, these full ones, yes, those are worth picking up, although I won't right now, because let's run over this direction. I'm curious to see what sort of resources they produce, because 4 of these, you put them together and you get the cluster. So let's do these 3 because I had 4 of them. And then those, well, if we do quick JEI search, use the crush. That's it. That's all you can do. So we'll toss them in there. And they will get all crushed up. Did you? Wow, that was like instant crushing. So looks like I got 4, 4, and 2. I'd rather do chickens, frankly. they're producing way more, but that's kind of a cool way of getting stuff. I did mess up one place, and let's see if you can spot that real quick. See, you want them to be 2 squares apart, so each area that has buds can come out. You know, but this right here, let's come around. Notice it's 1 space away, so this one would work, but this one does not. So because there's this bud here, there can't be one on this one because I made a mistake. And I tried to move this one and realized that I broke it because, again, I don't have Silk Touch. And these are budding stuff that really just doesn't work. But this stuff works. Boy, howdy, let me tell you. You know, got some 10-10-10 emeralds, and they grow really fast. So if I want emeralds, oh, that fast. And 10-10-10 ender pearl, or yeah, ender pearl chickens. So that's working really well. I'm liking this. So what am I growing up right now? I'm looking for an obsidian chicken. Yay! Finally got an obsidian chicken. Let's take these away because I don't have any obsidian whatsoever. And with an obsidian, and with the blaze, and with the nether pearl, or the ender pearl chickens, I can now take and make more of those little collector guys right there. I like that collector. One of the things I've noticed is the loot bees occasionally spawn, and this will occasionally catch them as I'm AFKing out here, which is kind of nice because there's been a few things that have been very handy to have. So this is really, really cool. Because this is running on a server, I'm not going to have all of these filled with various chickens just endlessly producing resources, because I really don't have the need for that. Maybe down the road, sure, but for right now, no. I am breeding up some osmium chickens because I would like to get into mechanism, and you know, this way I have a handful of ingots of osmium, and this way I can do that. Let's take a quick look. Osmium. There we go. The way to get this, I can crush. Oh, if I crush gravel, I get a couple more things here: tin, bauxite, lead, and osmium. I have like 0 lead. Okay, so that's where the crushing wheels is really handy. You can actually get some more of these bits, but I'd rather just breed up the chickens. The one thing that the chickens do is let's grab that one. They deposit nuggets instead of full ingots, but that's okay. You know, I can live with free resources. It's just fine. How are you doing? You're almost done. All right, you are at 888. Let's pull you out and put you in, and that's the process. I just put the top 2 ranking ones. This will probably give me some 9s, maybe a 10 when this goes together. Anyway, that's how it's working. So, chickens. It works really, really nice. And now that I've got elevators because I've got ender pearls, I can build more up and down and around and have a lot more freedom with building stuff around here because that's cool. And I like that. Anyway, I've been having way too much fun with chickens. They work really well. They're gonna give me all the resources I've been lacking just by breeding them up. Because yeah, I could run over, I could visit the end. There could be lots of death and screaming. I'm not a big fan. So, but you know, I will definitely do the chickens, and I like those a lot. So there's a ton of different chicken types I still need to breed up and get going. I probably will want to make at least 1 chicken of every color, just so that I have the dyes that I want. But I've got Botania plants as a way of getting those dyes too. So there's lots of options. But yeah, because I'm on a server, I'm just not going to have them sitting there in the roosts all the time. I'm going to take these guys all out. I need a storage system. That's what I really need right now. I should probably do that next. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing on the FTOG server, Feed the Beast Stoneblock 3. And I'm having a blast. And thanks for watching. Bye.